What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah Styles here. I went thrifting this weekend and got over $1,500 of resellable inventory to sell on PoshMark and Ebay. So stay tuned to learn more. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, I am a reseller. I also do data analytics. So today I'm going to show you my haul that I got to purchase on eBay and on Poshmark and tell you why I purchased them. So instead of just showing, I'll show you all the items, but I want to really dig deep and tell you why I decided to purchase each item. And that starts with me looking at my dashboard and understanding what is working for me and what sells and what works for me. The sales and inventory dashboard, this is for sale for purchase. Links for all of that are down below. I also have an affiliate program if you already have this and you want to sign up for that. But what I do is I look at my simulator before I go out. It goes through and it takes in, this is all of my data. If you want to learn more about this, you can definitely, lots of videos on that, or send me a DM on Instagram. But I look on my simulator. I have a goal of what I am trying to get to for the month. And this can change. You auto-populate this to whatever you want, and it looks at my historical data and gives me the information that I need to be able to get there. So that when I go out shopping, I have started lowering my average sale price due to what is going on. And so I'm shooting more for this lower average sale price strategy. I'm trying to sell 177 items a month at $33 average sale price, which means that I need to have 1,157 active items. I know currently I'm at about 951 active items, so I need to increase that as well. And then when I am outsourcing, I keep in mind this $33.90 average sale price. Keep in mind, this is all gross numbers. So you need to take out your expenses and your cost of goods as well to make sure that you're hitting the gross revenue that you would like. But that is kind of what I look for when I shop. And then the other thing that I look at is my inventory. So you can see, let me move this a little bit. You can see, hold on. I'm trying this on Zoom, so we'll see how this goes. Let me leave a note down below if you guys like this format, or if you even noticed. I'm trying to film it a different way. So you can see my average cost of goods is $4.50. So I like to keep that in mind. I don't mind paying up a little bit, and you'll see in this video how much I paid for items if they're going to sell a bit higher. But I look at my categories. I'm looking at categories last month instead of last summer because I'm changing my strategies a little bit. I purchased new inventory that I don't normally purchase, and I want to look at currently what is working for me. This is my sell-through rate by my average sale price. So sell-through rate is of what I'm purchasing, how much is selling. The higher sell-through rate, the better. 100% sell-through rate means everything that I purchase is selling. So a higher sell-through rate is definitely better. Average sale price is on average how much are these categories selling for. Up in this area means I have a high average sale price and a high sell-through rate, which is what I'm going for. So categories that I know have been selling well for me, shorts has a high sell-through rate, which makes sense right now, right? It's not the highest average sale price. It is at $19, which is lower than that $30 average sale price that I'm going for. So I will only pick up shorts if I think that they are going to sell quickly and give me a very quick flip. Jeans, my average sale price is up there. It's above the average sale price in my simulator that I'm going for. So I will keep an eye out for jeans. And then bags, my sell-through rate is only 18%. However, my average sale price is higher. So those are kind of the three categories that I really keep an eye out for. I do also want to mention shoes is kind of down here. But it's a good bread and butter for me. My sell-through rate is 15%, which is still pretty decent. And my average sale price is at that $25. Definitely want to try and work on getting that higher. I'll tell you some of those shoes. I did get a lot of shoes today, so I will tell you my strategy behind why I got those. And then I can look on days on hand. Jeans are selling quickly for me. Average days on hand, $23. Part of the reason for this is I only recently introduced jeans, so I need longer time to see how long on average things are sitting. But I am noticing jeans are doing well for me. Shoes are average days on hand 122. This is a bit higher than normal, and I think it's because we have been, you know, stay-at-home orders. People aren't going as many places. I'm selling slippers and stuff, but hopefully eventually we'll get back to it, and I want to have my inventory ready for when people are back to quote unquote normal, whatever that new normal is. Other things that have low days on hand: pants and shorts and skirts are all low days on hand. So let's get into the haul. So now that you see, this is kind of my perspective of what I was looking for when I went sourcing, why I am purchasing what I'm purchasing, and why I purchased what I am about to show you. I went through, let's start with, I got 23 pairs of shoes, 7 pairs of clothes, and 8 purses. So while shorts and jeans are selling well for me, I kept an eye out for them. Jeans in my area, typically the good brands people at the thrift stores know, and so they price them really high. So unless I'm at the bins, and I didn't go to the bins this trip, unless I'm at the bins, I cannot usually get jeans to flip. Clothes, I only got 7 items because I have about 300 clothing items that I have purchased from other various sources that still need to get listed. So I only bought clothes if I thought it was definitely something that I wanted, because I have a lot of clothes that still need to be listed. And also, I didn't have a lot of time. Shoes and purses are really easy to look at. So that is why I purchased those. I did, like I said, I purchased a lot of shoes, 23 pairs of shoes. That is the majority of the haul. That is because I don't have a lot of shoes to list, and I think people are going to slowly start purchasing more shoes as we are getting back into the world. My average sale price, so I broke it into shoes, clothing, and purse. Shoes, my average sale price, my average cost of goods, sorry, not sale price. My average cost of goods, $5.99 for a pair of shoes. For this thrift haul, clothes were $4.57 on average. That's how much I purchased. Purses are my average purchase price, cost of goods, was $9.24. Purses I tend to spend a little bit more money on because they tend to sell a little bit higher. So let's look at some items. I will start with clothes. This, to be completely honest, so dresses, it is summer. I just absolutely loved this. That's it. That's why I bought it. It is so cute. If it fits me, I might keep it. I think stuff like that probably really sells. So this is a pair of shorts. These are Miss Me brand. I have not sold them yet, but I have heard through the grapevine that they do sell well. So I wanted to get a pair of those. The other thing that I liked about shorts, so something that I consider too when I'm purchasing things, if I pay up a little bit more, how long is it going to take me to list? It takes very little time to take pictures of shorts. You put them down, you flip them over, you do measurement. Like, shorts are super easy to take pictures of. So that's the other reason, if my average sale price for shorts is a little bit lower, I don't mind so much, because it doesn't take me as much time to list. I don't usually have to clean them. This is the North Face, a pair of, you know, like Bermuda type surf shorts. Shorts don't sell that high, so I do try to get things that people like and are looking for. J. Crew chino, size 6. That's the other thing, size as well. Mediums and larges sell for me. I have another dashboard that I look at, and I can look at the sizes. So if you're interested to see how I do that, definitely look at some other videos. But I tend to, for average, like J. Crew average type things, I tend to stick to the mediums and larges. If it's something a little bit more unique that is going to sell regardless, because it's just a brand that's going to get a lot of exposure, I will do some other things for that. Can, I have sold these before. I got these because they are that distressed skinny. They probably won't sell extremely high, but I do think jeans are selling well, pants are selling well. They will sell fairly fast for me. I'll get a decent sell-through rate on those. So these, I'm trying to figure out vintage. I personally love vintage. My sell-through rate on vintage isn't great. I think part of it is you have to find the right seller and the right size. So I'm being a little bit more cognizant of the sizes that I pick up. Vintage sizing, you know, like a size 10 50 years ago is probably like a size 2 or 4 now. And so you have to be really cognizant of what you're picking up. I'm trying to pick up things that maybe would fit a little bit of a higher size. And I have heard through the grapevine that these pleated fronts, high-waisted, is like the new mom jean. So I got 2 pairs of those, and these are just vintage. I will show you how I know that they're vintage actually. So this is always a great indicator if you see this. That's an awesome indicator. You can also tell by the tag that they are vintage style as well. But now you're having like newer brands come out with like a vintage style. So these are probably 90s style. But these are the high-waisted pleated front shorts. So it's my first time trying those. Let me know how you guys, if you sold those in the past before, how they worked for you. Now let's get into, let's get into some purses. So like I said, I purchased 8 purses. Average cost of good was $9. Kate Spade. And I will tell you, some of these aren't like going to be replicated. A Kate Spade, to make sure that it's real, you will see this tag on the inside. And this one was actually really nice. I found, if you follow my Instagram and my stories, you'll see I posted a bunch of like really nice brands. I didn't end up buying all of them just because of the price. So when I shop, I buy something, or I pick out everything, put it in the cart, and then I look up comps and look at the condition. And so when I'm at the store on my Instagram, I'll go through and take pictures of things that I'm finding. It doesn't always mean that I get them. And so like I found a really nice Dooney and Burke. By the time I got to look at it and figure out what it was priced really high, so I didn't purchase it. But whoever priced that one didn't look at what brand it was, so it was priced really low. This is a gorgeous, I looked at it, it is gorgeous. It's like an orange tote. It is Neiman Marcus, which, you know, a Neiman Marcus, nice. It isn't like, it never been used condition. Neiman Marcus is hit or miss on how high they sell, but that's a very unique, bigger tote, so I decided to get it. This is Fossil, so I don't always buy Fossil. A couple reasons that I did this one, it is in like new condition. It's like, and it's polka dot, it's really cute. And I'm also trying to, so before I was going for a high average sale price. Right now I am trying to have a mix of things because I think people, you know, we're losing our jobs, the economy is crashing, there's not a lot of things going on. People don't have a lot of extra income going on. And so I'm trying to have a little bit of lower average sale price items. Fossils are amazing purses, but they do typically sell lower than like a Kate Spade. And so, but that is why in the past I've passed up a lot of Fossil, but this haul, I think I actually got 2 Fossils. This is like a vintage, it is Jockey Club. I don't know anything about it. I didn't look up comps or anything. I just really loved it. And I figured if it doesn't have good comps or doesn't sell well, that I'll probably just keep it as like a weekend bag. It is so cute and has like that vintage hipster vibe to it. This is Fossil. Let's see. This is, it's a bigger, so bigger leather, brown and black bags I usually will pick up because they sell. People like neutral type colors. The bigger, typically the higher price it's going to sell. So this is a very good size. And it's in really good condition. The thing when I'm looking at condition that I look at first is these corners and the hardware. And both of those look to be really well. And then the lining on the inside, although I have found most people don't really care about the lining on the inside because you can't really see it. Sorry, this purse got stuck under the bottom of the chair. The lining on the inside, I do always disclose it. I rarely will clean it because it's just not worth my time. People don't usually care because it's on the inside as long as you disclose it. This is new to me, so if you're familiar with it, let me know. Comps kind of looked up all over the place. Black rivet. It just looks like a really nice, well-made purse, so I grabbed it and looked it up. Comps were all over the place, but I have an 80-20 rule as well. Every single thing that I have showed you, I have purchased and sold before, and so I feel confident in knowing how they're going to sell for me. This is something I've never bought before, so I like to have kind of my bread and butter, things that I know are going to do well, things that I'm comfortable with, and then slowly start to venture out, try 1 or 2 new things. 20% new items, new brands to me. So those vintage high-waisted shorts is part of that 20%. This purse is as well. It is large, it is nice leather, it is really cute. So I decided to venture out and try that. The other 2 purses I got, Madewell makes amazing purses, and you can't, like, this was just sitting there and I walked by. If you're looking for purses, you can tell by touch and feel. Same with shoes, which is like why I like at the thrift store purchasing them, because I can go through and look in shoes and be like, that's nice, real leather. Look at it, look at the brand. It's quick for me to source. I don't have to go through every single one of them like you do for clothes. So when I do go thrifting and I don't have a lot of time, that's typically why I go to shoes and purses first, because I can quickly pick out, that's nice leather, that's real, oh yeah, that's a nice brand. So this was just sitting there. I looked at it and said, that's sturdy, real leather. Looked inside. It is, I don't know if you can see, it's Madewell, crossbody inlay, so you can look at the corners. I mean, it looks like it is like hardly ever been used. And then, so I did get 3 fossils, which is more than I've usually purchased. Like I said, I'm trying to keep in mind, you know, people are out of a job and have some lower price stuff. This is a vintage fossil, which is another reason that I got it. It's a really cute crossbody. Ooh, maybe I'll keep it. Reseller problems, am I right? Okay, so those are the shoes and the clothes. Let's get into some, those are the clothes and the purses. Let's get into some shoes. I did on my stories, I did it today, but I probably won't have this edited on YouTube for a couple days. So it's on my highlights, but I went on my highlights and showed you a couple ways that I clean shoes. Time is money. I do not spend a lot of time on cleaning items. If it needs a lot of time spent to clean it, I will not purchase it unless it's like, you know, Gucci or something ridiculous that is worth my time to list. But quick tips that I have is, you head on over to my stories to see what I use, how I do it. This is Doc Martens Wonder Balsam. I use this for, it's leather, so I can use it on purses and shoes. This is a low grade sandpaper that I use on the bottom soles of shoes. This is just 99% alcohol that I use to get off the bottom of soles when they put the marker on the bottom of soles. And then this is just a Mr. Clean, can't think of what it's called, but a Mr. Clean little sponge thing that gets things off. So I use this like on the bottom of the soles, sometimes on purses. So let's get into it. Shoes, some of these are going to be lower ticket items, but I purchased them. People aren't going to stores right now as much or at all if they're not open. And sandals are very hot right now. Vibram is the type of sole, and sometimes they make their own shoes. Very flexible. I like wearing Vibram shoes, leather shoes. Keens. So Keens, I see these all the time in Colorado. They're very summery, active wear type shoes. I purchased them. They usually go between $20 and $30, but they sell quickly. The last time I purchased Keens, I listed 3 of them last month. 2 of them have already sold. Both of them, one is like a weird size. It's like a kid size 4, which is kind of weird because sometimes by the time kids are in a size 4, they can also fit into adults. So it's kind of a weird size. But the other 2, one sold the day within an hour of me listing it. The other one sold within a week. So they don't sell super high, $20 to $30. I think the toddler one sold for like $15, but they will sell quick. So they're quick flips. Chacos, these are also a nice active wear brand. See them a lot in Colorado. A lot of these are very Colorado-y brands. These are Keens. The other thing with the Keen kids shoes, I will always buy them if they are above the size of my children, because if I sell them or if I list them and they don't sell, then I'll just take them out of my inventory when my kid needs a pair of shoes. What's up, guys? I forgot to mention at the beginning, hello, who knows what this is? Can you see? It's Gucci. Like, hello, I'm filming. Like, got me out of Lexia. Okay, then you're gonna have to find. I have children. I'm a mom of 3. Shooting a video. Hello, Gucci. Who doesn't love a nice little Gucci heel? I forgot to mention that at the beginning that I found those. I forgot that I found those. This shopping trip was a couple days, so I forget. These are Chaco again. Nice summer activewear shoes. Rebecca. You see that? And also, hello, new tags. Thank you. I will take those. Some mule clogs. So I've said in the past that I don't do dance codes. I've changed my mind on that because they absolutely do sell. And they sell quickly and usually between $30 and $40, sometimes a little bit higher depending on the style. So if they are a lower price, I will purchase those. Born sells for sure. Born boots are going to sell higher. These were in really good condition, leather boots. The other thing you'll see, I have some boots and they're not really selling well, but I'm trying to prepare for the fall. And depending on your store, some of the stores around here don't put out fall and winter stuff until it's fall and winter, but there's a couple stores that I found that have it out, and other people who are shopping just to shop aren't looking at it. So you can usually find some really good fall and winter or off-season, I'll say off-season items to purchase because other people aren't looking for it. So I did get some boots, you know, and they may sell now, but I did get them for the future as well. Stuart Weitzman. This brand is honestly hit or miss. Can you see that? This brand is hit or miss, but when I find them at a good price, they're good to have in your closet. It's a really nice retail brand. It's hit or miss on how they resell. I'm shipping out a pair today of sandals that sold. Something to keep in mind too, because I have done this and my lister has done this. It will auto correct the way that you spell it. So make sure that you catch that in your listing and make sure that it's spelled STEU. Wait, let me spell it right. It auto corrects often to WART, and the brand is STUART. So if you're listening, make sure to catch that so that people are looking for it. This is part of that 20%. I wasn't aware of the brand. They just looked like really nice shoes. Comps were kind of all over the place. Made in Italy. Also, if you're purchasing shoes made in Italy, Italians like their shoes and make nice shoes. Let's see, these are dance codes again. The professional clogs, I didn't get any today, but those ones go the quickest for sure. But people like these, they're supposed to be really comfortable. Nurses, hairdressers, people that stand all day like them. Cole Haan, I don't know. I go back and forth. It is a really nice retail brand. The Cole Haan with the Nike Air heels definitely go higher for a higher price. And they look almost new. They're like a suede type material. Again, with the Cole Haan. You see that? Little booties leather. These are in really good condition. The other thing, like I said, like these are in good condition. I had to get the marker off the bottom and that is it. So the time that it takes me to clean also goes into factor for me. If I don't have to spend any time doing anything, I will buy them even if they're going to sell for a little bit lower. These are Coach. The thing I also like about shoes is, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. On the inside of most shoes, it will have a name. So it's really easy to look up comps and to list, which is another reason that I really like selling shoes. These are really nice leather. Timberland is a nice brand. They usually will sell between $40 and $80 depending on the style for me. Guys, so I'm trying a new way to do this haul video, and I feel like I keep turning my back to you. So let me know what you guys think of the new style. Again, Cole Haan, I had good luck with Cole Haan. These are really cute, and they have like a stretch right here, so they're going to be like really comfortable to wear. Again, I know these don't have a name to them, but they do have a style number, which is always helpful. Guys. These, again, are Stuart Weitzman. Just little heels, suede. I'm almost done. These are Columbia, and I actually have these exact same pair. I have these exact same pair. I wear minimal shoes, and so they are very flexible. You can even take the insoles out, and they're very flexible, but also very warm. So Columbia has this insulator, Omni Heat is what it's called, the insulator for Columbia. I don't imagine those will sell now, but I also just sold a Columbia fleece last week. So the person was in Alaska, right? So again, another pair of Stuart Weitzman, little heel. So these are Miss Little Fire, and I don't know if I can show you guys in there. Can you see? And I hadn't heard of the brand. There wasn't a lot of them. I looked up the retail price of these and they were like $300, but I thought they were so cute and they're in really good condition. All right, sorry for the interruption, children. So the retail price was high. I didn't see a lot of comps for them, but this is part of the 20%. You don't know things until you try. So I did get those. And then one last pair, and I will wrap it up and go hang with the kids. These are Echo. Oh, there we go. Echo, which is a nice, like a little booty moto style shoe. So that was my haul. I'm going to try and get them listed today. I did mostly shoes and purses, like I said, because I have a lot of clothing items, but I wanted to show you what I got, but then also how I decide what to purchase based off of my dashboard. So I hope everyone has a great day.